God damn it.
There we go.
I already hit start streaming.
I was about to say, we found the one thing we forgot today, the title. I did mine. But there we go. We figured it out. Figured it out, boys.
I didn't change my category, too.
Yeah. What the hell is that? A massive hunk of chicken, apparently. Oh well. Hey, Brilliant Diamond, are you okay? You've been loading for literally the last, like, 5 minutes. What the fuck? I maybe should have made sure the game was going to boot before I, hit start streaming and recording, but fuck it, I guess.
Oh my god.
Did you just open the game and get a shiny immediately?
No, I opened the game and I have an Annihilate outbreak.
Nice.
What does shiny Annihilate even look like?
I want to say blue. I think it's blue.
I thought... Wait, isn't regular shiny...
Oh, Jesus Christ, we finally actually got to the fucking title screen.
Yay!
Now I've got to load into the game. It's like, good news, guys, we loaded the title. We loaded the intro card. Whoops. I apologize for the crunch. Unfortunately...
It is blue. You are correct.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I apologize to chat for the crunch. Unfortunately, you were warned that I'm eating Chinese food.
I don't know if I want to go for it. I've got a shiny Mankey.
That's fair, but evolving Annihilate
and I don't
is
like any of the... I don't like any of the other outbreaks either.
Oh hey, Stream Elements finally caught up and figured out what the fuck it was doing.
Hey!
Love that.
And one of my outbreaks is glitched, so...
Ooh, it's a shitty one, or...?
No, it's, so I keep getting random, well, I'll check and see if it's actually glitched or if it's actually a thing.
That's why it's doing that. I see. Okay, fuck yeah, I'm just gonna keep using the current setup and hope for the best. This one I believe is a runaways hunt and not a resets hunt, which is why I'm doing it right now, because I can do that one-handed. Without going completely insane.
What do you mean I can't ride Koraidon here?
Okay, that was concerning. The game literally took about 5 seconds to fucking load the Shaman fight.
Oh dear.
I think it's possibly to do with the Violet update that's going on in the background.
Possibly, yeah.
I hope. The only problem is that I have to walk, because I can't use the B button unless I get my other hand on the controller. But everything else I can do one-handed with this hunt. Which is why I'm doing it. Well, why I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it because I want the fucking Shaman.
Oh, it's an outbreak of Cramorant. No, I'm good.
Yeah. Orange boy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna reset my fucking outbreaks for the day.
That's probably for the best. Oh yeah, I can use the joystick to get instant run. Forgot about that. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to walk. And it's like, no, you can use the joystick. It will run for you. It's just that it also means you're not gonna run in guaranteed straight lines. Oh well, that's a shame. I'm sure I'll be fine. You know what the actual worst part about this is? Like, hunting in this game instead of hunting in, like, Oraz or anything that I've been hunting in recently. Or
what?
In those games, I can give myself infinite Pokeballs. So I just have every Pokeball available for my hunting.
Nice. Okay.
So if I want to catch something and I want a nice themed ball for it, I can do that because it's available. Can't do that in this one. I just have to use whatever the fuck I've got.
Hey, Kara.
Hi, Kara. Fun fact, today my posture is fine because I've got a plate of Chinese food sitting on my lap. So I physically cannot sit in weird positions.
Reasonable.
It's my true superpower of the day. Making posture check irrelevant. Oh hey, I could have turned on the fucking stand-up command for this one. Well. No, I couldn't because Chinese food. But yes, I could because there is no obligation to be sitting for shiny hunting.
Okay, yeah, this one's a glitched outbreak. Okay.
Please stop saying that.
What?
The fucking succulent
Oh,
Chinese
the succulent
meal joke
Chinese
again.
meal thing.
I hate knowing what that's from, because I can hear it. That's the bit that I don't like, is like, I can hear that. Whoops, accidental weird angle on that approach. Oh well.
And now it's in my head. Thank you, Kara.
Rip. I'm gonna laugh so hard, by the way, if after like a solid cumulative like 2 weeks probably of hunting this motherfucking Kyogre, the first time that I stream Shiny Hunting Shaman again is A, the day that I'm eating. And if I get the fucking shiny, like while I am eating a goddamn like a plate of Chinese food, I'm going to just cry, especially because I'm 150 encounters into this hunt. I am 3 times odds in Ultra Moon for a Kyogre, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am 3 times odds. That is nearly one odds round in this game, because this game has fucked shiny charm, so I have to hunt at 1 in 4,000 odds. I am nearly at that fucking odds in Ultra Moon, which is 3 times the odds. If today is the day that I get a shiny, and it is a shiny shaman while I am eating takeout, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's probably gonna involve some maniacal laughter at some point. Oops.
I mean, sounds fine to me.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it, we're going after, whatever the fuck this thing is. Rufflet? No, it's not Rufflet.
It might be Rufflet.
It's not Rufflet, it's, the fucking Mandibuzz baby.
Vullaby.
Vullaby, thank you!
Welcome. We love the random encyclopedia moments.
Wow, this is actually a terrible spot to be hunting these. Never
They might
mind,
also
I
be a
might
bit of a
just
shitty
reset
shiny
again.
without,
It's brown and it has
Yeah.
a white skull instead of a tan skull.
Yeah, I know what they look like. I was just thinking, like, given the no audio. Like, there's no sparkle audio. Oh, actually, speaking of audio check, is my game, like, loud enough compared... Like, is my voice loud enough compared to the game? Or do I need to turn it back down again? I can't do straight lines. Good to know. But yeah, if the game is, like, too loud compared to my voice, I'm gonna turn that shit down right fucking now, because I like having audible voice.
Yeah,
It's kind of important to the stream. Hell yeah!
Oh, hell yeah, cool!
Ooh, prawn. I picked up a bunch of food on a chip, and there was a prawn hidden in there.
Nice.
Okay, good. I'm glad it sounds fine. And more importantly, doesn't, like, shove eating noises down your ears. Too much. You know, I'm realizing it's been a while since we've done this, and I'm pretty sure the last time we did it, wasn't I also eating Chinese food?
I don't remember. Hey, Pseudo-Wuda.
I can't remember either. Oh no, it was a Picky's tea, that was it, so it was Indian food that I was eating last time.
Oh, yeah.
I had Indian food mixed with, like, chicken nuggets and shit. Just on a, like, and I think there's possibly also spring rolls, so it was technically, like, more of a mishmash plate, which is usually why we call it picky tea. Because it's just a bunch of random picked shit we pulled out of the fridge. But yeah, it's like, it's been a while.
Man, I'm gonna spend this entire time just resetting the game looking for good shinies.
Just trying to get, like, something decent to hunt.
Yeah.
God have mercy. That didn't work.
Come on, finish loading. Thank you.
That's the one true fucking annoyance for Switch games, is the loading times. Like, my Kyogre soft reset hunts, I can get 2 to 3 done a minute. because of how fast the game loads. And this is on an old fucking 3DS. Like, yeah, Shaman does sound like a bird. But yeah, like, this is on an old 3DS. That thing has gone through the wars. I pretty much bought them, like, I bought it 10 years ago. It's been in my life since X and Y came out. Like, it's an old, original 3DS. That thing has gone through some shit, and it still will load the game so fast that I can do 2 to 3 resets per minute.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. And, like, this is considered slow loading. The new 3DS has a better loading speed. Which is part of the reason why when I was looking at, capture card ones, I was looking into that.
Right.
Because it has a better loading speed for the games. Yes, I checked. I checked, and I have watched videos of people getting this shiny. It can be shiny. Admittedly, if it couldn't be shiny, I have options now. These options are called, running my legitimate copy with a capture card. Yes, something good.
Fucking the little... Fuck. The little praying mantis type thing.
Oh, Fomantis.
Fomantis, thank you.
No problem. But yeah, like, my literal entire method would be going to Generation 4 when shiny locks didn't exist, and just using the tweaking method to walk to the area without getting the event item, and then just hunting it in that game at 1 in 8,000. But you can get this shiny in this game, and you can get Darkrai, and you can get Arceus. I checked all 3 when I got the events, because that was my plan. I was like, I'm 100% shiny hunting these motherfuckers, so, like, I got the events and then double-checked that they can be shiny a few days later, and yeah, they can. Oops, that's a crunchy chip. Kara, sweetheart, eat shit and die. Like, immediately. Whoop.
Great, thanks. Okay, now it's in my head.
Love you
awesome.
Too. Everybody gotta suffer.
You were the worst.
In before Shiny Shaman right now, so that's on YouTube forever. Damn it. I was kind of hoping that would work, because that would have been funny as fuck, actually.
That would have been fucking hilarious, yeah.
It would have legitimately been one of the best fucking events. But no. Bitch boy gaming over here. I have so much fucking rice. We ordered, like, 2 different portions of rice, because I got a beef rice thing, and then we also ordered pineapple rice, because it's god tier. So, like, 80% of my plate is just rice, and then there's a bit of chow mein.
Nice.
Like, I should have just ordered more chow mein. I eat too much rice already, but beef rice.
Okay, where the hell is the fucking Fomantis? Where are the babies?
Wall.
Oh god, don't curse me like that. Okay, I found them.
Okay, no, but I'm actually legitimately kind of impressed at how good that Cricketune was.
That was very good, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, that was a surprisingly good Cricketune.
Plus there's a tandem mouse outbreak too.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know, if I want to go try to get a tandem mouse that I can try to evolve into a house of, or a family of 4.
I thought it was family of 3 that was the rare one. I don't remember, actually.
You are correct, it is family of 3.
Hey, speaking of, you know what I'm contemplating doing?
Hmm.
The Great Dunsparce. I'm contemplating doing the hunt.
I had a Dunsparce outbreak last night, and it was in the worst possible fucking place. I was so mad.
Okay, but there's a problem with that, which is the fact that you cannot get the Dunsparce 3 segment in the wild.
What the fuck?
Did you just immediately get the shiny?
I think that's a shiny fucking...
Well, save the game and go sniff it then. I don't know what the fuck it is, because the sentence cut off, but yeah, just save the game and go sniff the Pokemon.
Oh wait, no, is that a red leaf? It's the little dragon apple thing.
Applin?
Oh no, it's not shiny. God damn it.
Yeah, I was about to say, Oh, Appleton. Yeah, Applin and Appleton and that are green. As shinies.
Yeah, I know, but like it's
It
green.
looked right. Oh.
It looked right. Yeah.
Okay. Save the game and counter it anyway, you're not losing anything.
Yeah. I saved the game and encountered it anyway, and it's now I'm sad.
Rip. Ooh, more prawns. Yeah, come here, bitch.
I was gonna be
my
so
belly.
fucking happy.
Which is fair, it's a good shiny.
It is a good shiny. It's a pain in the ass to get, too.
Mm-hmm. Applin is one of those things where if I hunt it, I'm massacring it because I don't have the fucking sanity.
I maceted, Applin in Shield.
Yeah. I still have a Grookey hunt going on in Shield, I think.
Probably.
But I can't remember, and honestly don't give a shit.
Wasn't that the one that you got a Grookey at 36 eggs in, and you were just like,
Fuck it, I'll keep
it's
going.
the wrong nature?
Probably. Or the wrong, yeah, probably that. Which, I could technically fix that now if I could send it to Gen 9, because I have ability patches now. Yeah, it would have been the wrong ability, because that's right, I was doing them for, competitive spec, wasn't I? So I wanted hidden abilities. I remember now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably why I was still hunting it. But I also have a Registeel to do in that game, so, meh.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot how much I love the vibes of, like, a I don't give a shit shiny hunting stream. It's good.
Yeah, they're really great.
Yeah.
The vibes are awesome.
The vibes are awesome. We're definitely sitting in weird pretzel positions playing the game.
I'm not, actually. I've got Mickey on my lap. I have to be, like...
we're both actually sitting normally, but, like, metaphysically speaking, we're sitting in weird pretzel positions.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, how are you finding all these Applin to kill? I would like to know.
They're out for blood. Ah, fuck, I have to hunt 4 of them, don't I? Because Applin has 2 new evolutions now, so I'd have to do 4.
Wait, it has 2? I thought it just had the 1.
There's 1 for each DLC, I think.
That'd make sense. I still don't know how to get Diplin.
I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's an area you can go to and you can buy a thing and then you give the apple to the Applin and then you get Diplin.
Well, okay then.
Mm-hmm. It's in like the lower right corner, I think. I found it by accident while dicking around doing raids and killing shit. Mostly killing shit. I think it was actually quite nearby where I got that, like, shiny Heracross as well, so...
Well, I am currently in the lower right corner because that is where the, Fomantis outbreak is.
Sweet. Wait, of the Paldea or the Kitakami?
Kitakami.
Okay, yeah, it's somewhere about there. Near the waterfall, I want to say?
I might have already found it then.
Yeah, there's a little building. You can buy shit from it. It's cute.
Wait,
I
you
have
can
some
buy
regrets.
What are your regrets?
The food coma. I'm like halfway done, dude. This is bullshit. Anyway, oh.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Woo.
I never actually noticed that there was a little shop there. I've been over in this area like 15 bajillion times and I never noticed there was a shop.
Yeah. It's like, it does look like set dressing. You go over to it and it's like, no, there's actually a shop there.
Mm-hmm.
Like I say, I found it completely by fucking accident. It was great.
That is pretty great, yeah.
Don't ask me how it works in the other DLC though, because I haven't fucking got there yet.
Yeah, me neither.
Hell yeah, the slow charge is real. Because I'm playing the game. I've got 6% battery.
Hell yeah.
Oh well. I'm pretty sure my controller has a decent amount of charge. And if it doesn't, then I guess I just have to go and get a charging cable for it. And deal with it. I'm gonna fucking clip that later, the Cricketoon thing, because I'm genuinely slightly proud of how, like, decent that Cricketoon cry was.
Yeah, that was a really good
Oops.
Cricketoon cry.
Mm-hmm. That rice has made an escape. Rest in peace.
Don't you mean riced in peace?
Eat shit and die. Fuck it, I'm not getting that off the floor, I'll deal with it later. It's like the rice fell on the floor, it's like, I'll get the tissue and deal with it later, I'm too lazy to move at the moment.
Okay.
I love that your stream announcement, by the way, it legitimately sounded like, you know, a regular fucking stream announcement. Meanwhile, mine is like very obviously, this is not a professional stream we're dicking about, come if you dare sort of moment. Which is fair.
They know what to expect from me.
Yeah, which is, I was about to say though, it's fair on my end, because at least on my end, like, they're the ones that are gonna get the Chinese crunchy if I eat some. Pardon me, if I eat too much, so. Or like the chips and stuff crunch.
Mm-hmm. But also, like, honestly.
Yeah. They should really know
is
by
that
now
an
what
entire
to do.
tiny horde of Applin?
Yeah, probably.
It
This
is,
happens
it's an
sometimes.
entire fucking tiny horde of Applin.
Have we just found a new Applin shiny hunting spot? Possibly.
Yes, yes we have. Fuck me.
Because don't they spawn, like, whoa over by the fucking, the gardens? Like, on the way out of town left? They spawn, like, a shit ton there.
Yeah!
But there's just
yeah,
other things
but
as well.
apparently there's, like, a shit ton of Applin in this little apple orchard over here, so...
Hell yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Pop on a fucking dragon spawner. And you got apples for days. Apple sandwich. Dragon sandwich. Yes, put an apple sandwich on, that'll help. Oh yeah, I never did finish that thought. Yeah, I'm contemplating taking on the Dunsparce thing at some point.
Yeah.
At some point, I have my one shiny Dunsparce. I need to evolve that to see what form it is. If that one is a fucking, like, 3-segment, I will cry, because I got that thing from a that wasn't done on stream, so the stream doesn't know about it, but I'm pretty sure people can remember me just quietly, he's in the fucking wall!
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, because literally I got my shiny iron bundle. I was really excited about it. I was leaving the area, because I think I was IV training at the time, or EV training, rather, at the time. I got my iron bundle. I was very excited about it. I am trying to leave the area, and I see something sticking its nose out of the wall. I pause, and, like, walk over to the wall and, like, you know, jitter the camera in, and yeah, that's a shiny Dunsparce in the wall.
Yeah.
That was a fucking event.
That was great. That was hilarious. And if that turns out to be a 3-segment Dunsparce, I will laugh my ass off.
Yeah, same, because I've had that thing for nearly a year as well and haven't evolved it. Because I don't normally evolve my shinies. Unless, like, I'm doing something specific, like when I did the Zoroark into Zoroark to see the, what the Hisuian Zoroark's shiny looked like. And, like, even then I reset the game so I can have the Zoroark back. Because I don't normally like evolving my shinies. The only reason my shinies...
if I'm planning on getting a second one.
Yeah, like, I'll usually get a second one to evolve. The only exception, I think, is Weirdeer. Because I couldn't be asked to shiny hunt Stantler. I needed a Stantler for my living, a Weirdeer for my living dex for that game anyway, so I was like, fuck it, I'll use the shiny one. It's like, it's in the box already, I'll just use that.
Makes sense.
I need to get out of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon hunting mindset. Where it's like, I'm so far so far over odds that every single reset is one that I have to scrutinize really carefully to make sure it's not the shiny. Because I haven't even hit normal shiny charm odds, like, by a long shot. Let alone, like, actual odds for this game. You can just hunt without thinking for the most part. And also, there's so much fucking animation. It's not like it matters. I'm not gonna reset over the damn things. It takes 20 minutes to get to the fucking part where I can run. Like, my chances of failing this is actually really low.
Yeah.
And then I get to learn how to hunt Darkrai, because I can't fucking remember, because it has been, you know, a year.
Don't die.
Oops.
Why am I just standing here?
She's just standing here, menacingly.
Yeah, exactly.
I still didn't actually finish that thought regarding the Dunsparce thing, which was that I'm thinking of taking that on, but if you want to do a fucking challenge to both of us try and get the Tandem Mouse, we could do that. It might be the only way to make it tolerable.
That would be pretty cool, but I've got a head start because I've already got 2 Tandem Masses, and they're both
Well, that
family of 4.
That just means I need to hunt more, clearly. Like, all I need to do then is just fucking hunt. Just don't suck, and you'll be fine. Simples.
There.
Just do better. Opponent player has a head
Get good,
start,
fool.
just do better at the fucking task that is entirely RNG.
Mm-hmm.
I suddenly want to start talking about fucking Emerald's RNG cloning shiny hunting stuff that you can do. Save that for an Emerald stream, Pix.
Yes.
It's
But
awful,
do save
by the
it.
way. I'd have to look up the full method, but I know how it works in theory. It's fucking awful. The only reason I know it exists is because I saw somebody doing a Professor Oak's challenge in Emerald, and they managed to shiny dupe a Whismur with that trick completely by accident. They weren't trying for it or anything, they were just level grinding. And they did it. It was funny as fuck.
What's an Oaks challenge again?
Hold on, Noodles.
Mm-hmm.
That was a really, like, drunk-looking attempt at getting down these stairs because I was holding the control awkwardly trying to get the noodles. And so I just started drifting all over the place.
Nice.
But a Professor Oak challenge is basically that you try and obtain every available Pokemon before each badge.
Oh, yeah.
So you start in Gen 1, you have to get every single thing before Brock's gym that you can possibly get.
Mm-hmm.
Which does in fact mean that you need to fully evolve your fucking starter into whatever. Which means grinding to level 36 on level, like, 2 to 5 Pokemon. On limited
Yeah,
level.
that sucks.
It's awful. Somebody did a really fun one that I saw. They did it in Scarlet and Violet.
Mm-hmm.
You can get like 300 something Pokemon or something like that before the first badge.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it would
Because of-
suck
yeah.
to do on Scarlet and Violet.
It's awful, but the thing that's even more funny about it is like, you can do that. Depending on which version you get, there are actually slightly more Pokemon, because some of them are version exclusives.
Nice.
Yeah, it's hilarious. And as well, the thing that's really mean about the Scarlet Violet one is you are required to do all of the Titan Quest stuff first to unlock the available Pokemon and to get the powers, because you have to do it as soon as possible as well. So like, the second you have completed all the way up to Badge 1, you then have to unlock the thing that will give you more Pokemon. You can't just do everything else first.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, it's mean. I can send you the video though, because it was kind of fucking funny.
Sure. I love how I'm doing a Fomantis hunt, but I'm more interested in seeing if I've gotten a shiny Applin.
Well, aren't both of them grass types? Put a grass type shiny power on, do both.
Are they both grass type?
I'm pretty sure, right? I know. Wait, Fomantis might be
I
both.
think Applin.
No, Fomantis is definitely
Fomantis-
grass, because Fomantis is one that gives me fucking problems, because I'm pretty sure it's a grass type and it looks like a bug.
Let me double check.
Yeah. But I swear Applin is Grass Dragon.
Yep, Upland is Grass Dragon, and Fomantis is... somewhere on this list.
It's here eventually. I'd look it up myself, but this Pokedex doesn't have Fomantis. Just BDSB problems.
It is grass, yes.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
put
okay.
a grass shiny, or a grass power on then.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, I could remember it being grass simply because I remember having like a complete fucking fit when I discovered it in, Pokemon Moon. Because it shows up in the grass trial. Why did I increment that early? It shows up in the grass trial, but it looks like a bug type, so I remember just being like, what the fuck is this? Until I caught one. And then I did it slightly louder because this was pissing me off. It's like, at least make it dual type. If you're gonna bait us like this, do a dual type.
Mm-hmm.
But that also would have just made it worse, because grass bug is awful. We salute Parasect. Utter piece of shit. Like, it's 4 times weak to fire, it's 4 times weak to flying, which are 2 of the most common fucking types. I'm pretty sure it's fucking big weak to ice. It's like, it's just trash.
There we go, encounter power grass. Where's the shiny power sandwiches?
I think you have to freestyle those. So you have to Google how they work. And they also require Herba Mystica. Which again, at some point...
I have Herba Mystica.
Excellent. At some point I'm gonna bully you into helping me beat the medium level so we can grind the hard mode on Ogre Ousting just for fucking Herba Mystica. Because I don't know which is more effective, that or the raids, but I'm pretty sure it's at least faster to do the fucking minigame. I say that as if I've played this game in, you know, again, months. It's been a while. Can't even say I haven't had time for it. I had loads of time. I just couldn't be arsed. I just also remembered another fun thing about the Dunsparce quest video that I watched, which is that when they started to get bored, they'd invert the colours on the Switch. So I am now really adept not only at telling like shiny Dunsparce apart from normal Dunsparce, like at a distance, I'm also really adept at doing it when the colours are inverted. Because I can just see that now. Like look, when you watch a motherfucker hunt like 130 Dunsparce, you start to learn some things. Like, shiny Dunsparce is actually a slightly different shade of yellow to normal Dunsparce. And I got really... Yeah. I got really fucking good at telling the difference because of this fucking video. It was a really dumb experience, but it was kind of fun. It's still not as dumb as the motherfucker that hunted shiny free segment to Dunsparce in fucking Colosseum. I genuinely fear that person.
Yeah, that's a little bit crazy.
Yeah, it's like, not only do you already have to RNG manipulate, basically, to get the shiny. Oh yeah, it wasn't just, like, a 3-segment. It was also, if you put it in Sword and Shield, it would have the square sparkles, the rarer sparkles.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were fucking mad. They did that for every single one of them. And so like, because in Colosseum, you already basically have to RNG manipulate to get a shiny. They then did an RNG manipulation to get the shiny with square sparkles, and then manipulated it again to get it guaranteed with fucking 3-segment. Like, and then they had to, you know, actually land the manipulation. In order to get the fucking thing. It's like, some people scare me. It's still not as scary as the one thing that I heard during that video, which is after spending 40 minutes looking at Yanma, in order to set up the frame increments for a particular manip. Like, having because doing certain actions would advance the frames more, and it turns out that the Pokedex, or PDA, whatever the fuck it was, thing for Yanma, because of the wing movements, went really fast frame-wise, so they just stuck Yanma's PDA entry on the screen and stared at it in order to get the frames to go faster. But they had to do it for 40 minutes in order to get the optimal window. And I'm like, why?
Jesus Christ.
Why do people do this? I say this as a shiny hunter. What's wrong with you? Oh hey, it's finally turning to evening. I'm gonna get to do this hunt at night for a bit as well. Good shit.
Hell yes.
Indeed.
Oh wait, I forgot. There's Sawaddle around here too. Fuck.
Oh, rip. Well, time for an extra shiny Swaddle. Hey look, another bug grass type. Gets fucking shafted, but at least Levani's cute. Actually, to be fair, if I have to pick my favourite of that line, it's Swadloon. I think it's a baby.
Swadloon is adorable.
Mm-hmm. He just sits wrapped up in a blanket.
Mm-hmm.
I too would like to be sat in a blanket all day. Which, to be fair, I can kind of pull off. I have a hoodie that people, if I wore it a couple times to uni. Every single time without fail, they thought I was, like, I had a blanket cape on.
Nice.
It's like, nope, this is a coat. Technically. Mostly depending on your definition of coat, admittedly, but you know, fuck it. I don't care, and neither does God.
Nobody cares.
The worst part about how quiet the chat is right now is I keep looking down and seeing Kara's last message. And then it plays again. It plays again.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized. I'm playing Brilliant Diamond. Let me get out of this shaman battle real quick. Oh, that took way too long to click. Yeah, I'm playing Brilliant Diamond. Cricketune comes from this game. Well, it comes from this region.
Yes.
I can pull that motherfucker up in the Pokedex and play the cry for 6 minutes. Who wants to listen to Cricketune, everybody? Oh my god, I forgot that I don't have 90% of the national decks because I've just not done that shit. I should maybe dump my national decks into here. I don't have any reason to because the shiny charm is bullshit. But maybe I should do that.
Mm-hmm. I still don't understand what that company was thinking when they fucked the shiny charm that hard.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's really unhinged. There we go. There's the Deli Deli. That can play for a couple minutes. Nobody gets any fucking peace, you just get to listen to fucking Cricketune. Anyway.
There is no peace, there is only Cricketune.
Mm-hmm.
Peace was never an option.
Peace was never an option. Something, angry duck. That would have also been a really funny time to get the shiny. It's just, you'll get to listen to Cricketune for a couple of minutes. And then just, I go back to hunting. Hi! Ow. There we go.
You know, if I really want a fucking Flapple or a Applin from this area, I should have done a dragon type.
Yeah. But the goal was for Mantis. Ooh, nighttime. Clock has switched over. I'm pretty sure the flowers are glowing.
Nice.
Didn't realize these motherfuckers were bioluminescent, but hey, they look swanky.
Did you see the thing about the bioluminescent petunias?
I don't think I did.
Yeah, they glow in the dark, it's great.
That is fucking awesome. I want those.
Yeah, they're like $30.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't buy them anyway, because I would absolutely kill them. I'm good at killing plants.
Reasonable.
I was about to say, I think you might remember that story, actually, from first year uni.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it
Yep.
was a fun
I still
fucking
don't
time.
know how you did that.
No, neither do I. To be fair, the mother-in-law's tongue is doing fairly well now. We've actually had to repot it because of how big it's grown.
Nice.
So my mom and dad managed to save that. The aloe vera, on the other hand, no. That I'm pretty sure that thing went in the compost because it was not salvageable. But yeah, it's like it's definitely the mother-in-law's tongue has its battle scars. It's still got some like bits of the leaves and stuff that are a bit clipped and a bit weird and a bit messed. But
Yeah.
it has still survived and it's growing pretty well. It's currently hanging out in a pot on top of the microwave because we haven't moved it back yet. So yeah, it's doing pretty well.
Nice.
Very seriously, no thanks to me because I have not, I've legitimately not touched that plant. Like, I'm too scared that I'm gonna touch it and then suddenly tomorrow it just dies, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like, look, I basically pulled it off once. I don't need to do that shit again.
Oops. Yep, let me just walk right into one.
Just get an up-close check on if this is a shiny.
Mm-hmm.
God, I'm suddenly remembering why I prefer doing these kind of hunts offline. Because then I can
Yeah.
actually, like, watch videos and shit without my computer imploding.
Fair.
It's so much more fucking interesting if I can sit down and watch an hour-long video of an idiot climbing a mountain. Like, it's still cool, don't get me wrong, but fuck me. The repetitive task.
Oh yeah, no, I get you. I've been, like, using Jess's streams to shiny hunt.
Yeah. Ooh, prawn. Ooh, and pineapple. Fuck yeah. Double bill on
Dude,
that
I
one.
sound like shit.
You're just tired, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is fair. Nobody in this house fucking sleeps. Oh,
Oh, hey, Shadow on the floor.
hello, Shadow. Other Shadow.
Holy
Thank you
fuck.
for the hydrate and the stretch.
Yeah, thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Sorry, I don't...
There's my hydrate. Ow, there's the stretch, which I probably needed given that pop sound. But yeah, hello. Why'd I just wave at my computer? Awake.
Because you're adorable.
We are very functional human beings in this stream, as you can tell.
Yes. How you doing, Shadow?
Hi, Shadow. Come over here for the full experience of the very professional stream. More Chinese food it is. But yeah,
Is
hi.
that a
How you
shiny
doing?
Appleton? Oi! No, it's not. It's got a red head. Okay.
Apple bitch, come here. Be green, motherfuckers.
Yes.
But yeah, welcome to the super professional Saturday stream. Oh, that's rude. Nobody
Oh,
likes not
cool.
sleeping. I hope you sleep soon.
Well, I mean, if they didn't sleep because of, like, fun stuff happening.
Yeah, but sleep is still mean. I mean, not sleeping. You know what I mean. Then again, this is admittedly coming from a person who can't do more than, like, 18 hours of awake without, like, going insane. And Callie and Kara will vouch for me on this. The manic episodes are hilarious.
They are. They're slightly worrying, but they are funny.
Yeah, they get worse the longer I'm awake as well. So, you guys have never seen a really bad one because I don't do all-nighters anymore. I have slightly more respect for my health than that. Yeah, Saturday professionalism. I'm streaming while eating Chinese food. Callie is just here for the experience. And also because she's bullying me into streaming more often again. because Kelly
Yes.
is a wonderful support mechanism for that sort of shit. How to avoid the serious, like, weird anxiety that I was having over streaming again? Just get a friend to come with.
I mean, that's a perfectly valid and legitimate way to do things.
Yeah, exactly. Can't be out of practice streaming if you've got somebody else to have a conversation with.
Yeah.
Which is literally what this is, basically. It was like, man, I'm really out of practice streaming, I haven't done it in ages, I'm scared of being able to hold it properly. Yes, just get a second person. And just get a friend.
Yep. Just get a friend.
But yeah, my ability to give a shit died a while ago, so... welcome to this instead. I am literally able to play this game one-handed, so I was like, fuck it, why not? The takeout was
The
already
professional
guaranteed.
bully friend.
Yeah. That's kind of what it is, yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
It's both of us. We cooperate. We change hats depending on what we're doing.
True.
You bully me into streaming. Recently, I was bullying you into writing more. See?
You were bullying me into writing more? When?
With the editing stuff. But yeah, we share the hat. It's great.
Eh.
Who doesn't love many hats?
Hats are one of my favorite kinds of clothes.
Hats are very fun.
Oh, hey, a flapple.
Yay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're definitely that as well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, our DMs are like a nightmare zone for people who like writing with like plans and shit. I mean, we make the plans, but also we are mutually sitting there egging the other person on to make it worse.
Oh yeah, for sure.
My specialty is angst. It's just that my specialty is also crack, so I swing wildly between the two. Also, good news, everyone. We're approaching the point where I regret my life decisions. I still have a lot of fucking food on this plate.
Hooray!
Mhm.
Pix enables me. She just like eggs me on constantly. I think
helpful.
shit's funny. I send it to Pix. Pix laughs like an idiot and then says, "Hey, you should post that." And I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah. Or alternatively, I give more information, and then we co-build a fucking story.
Yes.
We've done that a few times actually. We really should write some of those. They're good.
Yeah, they are.
I need to write that fucking Danny Constantine one. Because that one's fucking great. I just need to know what the hell the ending is so I can give people a proper emotional, like, resolution, rather than just whatever the fuck it currently ends with.
I need to, write that Liminal Dr. Fenton one.
Oh god, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
We need
I
to
like that
write.
one a lot.
End sentence. We need to write.
Yeah.
I was going to write today, and then I read fic, and now I'm streaming. And then I'll probably go to bed after this due to the food coma, so it's like... You know... I could technically probably... Actually, yeah, I probably could still write during this, because I use the escape key as my increment button. So as long as I don't touch the star, then it's fine. Because I use the star key for change to next counter. But I probably could write with this setup. It would just have to be like awkward because I'm writing with one hand and hunting with the other and getting hiccups apparently. Love that. It's such a bad idea, I shouldn't do it. But I could. That's the problem.
Maybe don't. I mean, we can switch to doing a writing stream if you'd like.
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
I am enjoying this. This nice, casual stream that severely lacks brain cells. And it's full of takeout.
Yes.
Massive piece of chicken, holy shit. Come here. I think I'm out of shrimp though, or prawns rather, which is sad.
It is
Oh, well.
sad.
I think there's more in the pineapple rice, which is downstairs for leftovers tomorrow. So I'll get more tomorrow.
All I want for Christmas is a fucking shiny.
Mood. You know what I could do? Actually could do. Is, if I could find my elastic band, like my good one, I could shiny hunt Kyogre while doing this. Because the purpose of the elastic band is that it goes around the back of the 3DS, pressing down the L and R buttons for you. So, you rapidly tap A to get through the title screen and loading and everything. You move with the control stick, and you can do both these things with one hand. The problem is you can't soft reset with one hand normally, but because the elastic band is pressing down the L and R buttons, you just have to press start or select and it will reset. So I could legitimately hunt on that game with one hand as well. I hate that I just thought of that. Thank fucking god that I don't know where the good elastic band is. It was in one of my boxes, but we've redone my room and now it's disappeared. It probably got pinched by one of my parents. But yeah, that shit was funny. That was a thing I actually used to do, like, a lot. I think I did it for most of the Cresselia hunt, like, early game. The early Cresselia hunt stuff. Like, I literally just put the elastic band on it, put it on my desk, and then was hunting with one hand while doing other things with the other on my computer. It's the most, like, stupid way to shiny hunt in those games, because it's like, there's low effort, and then there's whatever the fuck that is. Because at that point, like, does it count as low effort anymore?
No, that's an engineering project.
Yeah, like, it's still, like, it's really lazy, but it's a very, like, high effort laziness. So hunting Shaman at night is terrible, because the sky is blue. And it is a similar shade of blue at, like, the like, horizon part, which is really close to where Shaman is. Yeah, pretty much. High effort for the sake of low effort return over time. But it's awful. It's such a stupid fucking way to hunt. It's the sort of thing that you do if you're, like, the sort of hunter that has 5 copies of the fucking game with 5 DSs. And so you're hunting on every DS at the same time. That's when you do that sort of shit. Hey, I just remembered. I could theoretically do Safari Week this year because this game has a Safari Zone that isn't balls. That's nice. I'm not gonna do it. But I could. That's probably a niche event, isn't it?
I have no idea what Safari
Yeah, I was about to
Week
say,
is.
I'm gonna have to explain what that is, because this is not actually a shiny hunting community, so as much as like a community of people who are shiny hunting.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine. So Safari Week is an event that's run a couple times every year. And basically it's a week where you just hunt in the Safari Zone. And like you keep track of what shinies you found and whether you caught them or failed them because they ran away. And it's just a big community event to do shiny hunting in the Safari Zone together.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, there's no prizes or anything. I personally fucking hate it, but that's because I hate hunting in the Safari Zone. Because, like, depending on what Pokemon you find, you will sometimes get, like, a single ball and then they will run for it. And it's just like, no. No, don't like that. So it's like, sometimes you will just fail shit pretty much instantly with no chance. And it sucks. But it is a really neat event. Most people do it in, like, Gen 3 and 4, because that's the ones with the good Safari Zone, because I think 5 doesn't have a Safari Zone. 6 has Friend Safari. Hello, new chatter. Give me a second while I finish explaining the Safari Week thing. But, like, 6 has the Friend Safari, Oraz doesn't have, like, a paid-for Safari Zone, it's just a regular area, rather than the normal Safari stuff. 7 doesn't have a Safari Zone, 8 doesn't have a Safari Zone, so this is, like, the first game that we've had, like, a proper Safari Zone experience that we could do. So it's like, I could actually participate in that and stream it. That's neat. Didn't think of that. Anyway, hello, Tyron Gaming. I played this game a lot, like a lot. You could probably get a lot of shiny Pokemon, because the thing is because shiny hunting is pretty much just the game says that you did the thing correctly, and there is no way to actually do the thing correctly normally. Like, it's just the game said so. There is no real way to say, like, if I played a lot, would I get a lot of shinies, because it is entirely based on your luck. Like, I've had some really good fucking hunts. I've had some amazing ones where, like, I've done, like, 30 encounters and got one. But as I have been saying a lot to people recently, I'm currently nearly 3 times over odds for a shiny in one of my games. Because it's just not giving me the shiny. So it like, theoretically, yeah, you probably could get a lot of shinies, but it depends on, like, how much you're playing the game, and then just how lucky the game feels like letting you be.
Yeah.
Which is very, very rude. I mean, admittedly,
Yeah,
like,
and...
if you played it for, like, 24 hours straight for, like, a week, then yeah, you are pretty likely to get at least one shiny, but it depends, because the game can sometimes just say absolutely the hell not, and you might go 70,000 encounters before you get your shiny. Hi, Solren.
Oh, hi, Soren. So, while you're thinking about it, what, Shadow?
Oh, the GameCube stuff. So yeah, that's a thing actually that I know a bit about, simply because of people doing, like, Colosseum stuff. But yeah, I know how that works. Yeah, that's such a big mood. Like, sometimes the game just hates you. Like, it doesn't matter how many shinies you've got in the past. I've got well over, like, 100. I've probably got close to 200, depending on how many games I'm, like, piling together. And then sometimes the game is just like, no, you get to spend the next 3 weeks hunting for this thing, and you might get it eventually. But yeah, like, honestly, yeah, the Wavebird, like, soft reset thing, that's really useful. To be able to do that. One thing I've actually seen people doing before is, like, they have modded DSs where they've modded it so that they can use one wireless controller to do inputs all at the same time. And that's how they shiny hunt. So it's like 4 DSs all linked to this one controller that have perfectly synchronized inputs. I'm assuming that's the thing that we mean in this sense. Like, it's basically having that sort of thing set up.
That's kind of bonkers.
It's kind of insane. Actual, like, hard, like, it's really funny whenever, like, the guys in the chat call me, like, a scary shiny hunter, because I do it, like, daily for certain things. Like, I did, like, the Kyogre, I did daily resets for a while. It's really fucking funny when people in this chat say that, like, our chat and stuff, because it's like, no, I'm not. I have seen a motherfucker doing Safaria Week on literally 16 Game Boys. That's a scary shiny hunter. I'm pretty sure they also had a couple of DSs in the background playing, like, other games. That's scary, okay? That's when you should be worried about that person. I am not at that point yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's sort of, like, the Wavebird stuff, and that sort of thing. That is quite useful for that kind of stuff, just because, like... Yeah, exactly, like, you can set up multiple emulators and basically mass hunt it. Like, I thought about that actually when I got my second Switch, but then I'd have to get a second capture card as well. And everything, and I'm just like, I can't be bothered to do that when the chance that I actually, like, double hunt something is so low. I am much more likely to just single hunt on this sort of thing, because it's just, like, it's less work to set up. But yeah, anyway, back to my chat real quick. Yeah, Tyron Gaming, I hope that I do hope that it goes well, but yeah, sometimes the game just doesn't like you, and that's just how it be. Like, sometimes the game has just made its decision, and yeah, sure, maybe it is a stupid-ass decision, but you can't elect to ignore it. And it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally, hi Solren. Rest in peace on the late situation.
Yeah, how dare you be late, Soren.
Yeah, how dare you be late to this stream that we, like, barely said a damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, we barely, We barely said anything about this stream when we were setting up, so it's like, yeah, how dare you be late to this stream that basically wasn't announced.
Yeah.
That is also being done on a Saturday night during some other streamer's stream times. It's like,
Yeah.
that's just how it be. Besides, like I said, we're not exactly being professional here, so fuck it.
Yeah, no. There is no professionalism here.
No, don't punishment time.
Why is
I'm
it
eating
punishment
takeout, there's no
time?
such thing as
Wait,
punishment. I have
what
ungodly amounts of rice.
Oh my
oh
god.
fucking god. Soren, why?
Holy shit.
Yep, there it is.
Okay. Thank
I was
you,
waiting for
Soren.
it to pop up on the other side as well. I was like, okay, it's just gone off in my chat. There it is.
Yeah, thank you, Soren. That was really cool of you.
Yeah.
Also, why is that?
Thanks for the 5 gifts again. Why?
Yeah.
Why do you do this to us? They're very grateful, but also why? Hi, Shard.
Yes.
Oh,
Hi, Shard.
yeah, that reminds me, actually. The thing I'm supposed to... Where's my fuck... I can't put my controller down. I'd normally put it on my lap, but there's a plate there.
Oops.
Is that the command for this? Yeah, there you go. Go over there.
Oh, hey.
People
yeah.
in my chat, there you go. That's Callie's stream. She's the co-streamer. We do stuff together quite a lot. She's currently bullying me into getting back into streaming more often.
Is your name with an underscore or a hyphen or no?
It's not.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Yeah, it's slash. It's a slash command nowadays, isn't it? Because Twitch has it built in.
Oh, is it a slash?
Yeah, it's slash shoutout as a full word and then the name. Because the SO, like exclam SO command was what we did through Streamlabs.
Yeah, that's right.
But inbuilt Twitch command is slash shoutout.
There we go.
And yeah, okay, that's fair, Soren, but also, no.
I mean, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate it, but also what the fuck sort of scenario. And yeah, back to the earlier thing. Yeah, it's not scary, it's just grinding. Like, that's just kind of a normal thing. I spend 2 hours, well, an hour and a half-ish basically doing 200 encounters, and then I just tend to put the game down, and I'll pick it up the next day. And it's like, yeah, sure, I'm playing it daily, but, I'm not, you know, playing it for 10 hours a day on 5 consoles, you know? It's like,
yeah,
there's
that's scary.
Yeah, there's scary shiny hunting, and there's what I do. It's very different things.
You're like moderately not casual.
Yeah, it's like the reason that it's like it's moderately not casual because I am actively doing it, sort of thing. You know, it's not just I play the game for a while and occasionally get shinies. I am actually hunting, but it's basically casual hunting for the most part because I'm barely like trying to get it to work. Like, yeah, okay, I have the shiny charm, but like, it's not that hard to get when you've got most of the games. You just have to pass things up. And like, once you've got a living dex, all you have to do is add the next game to it. Which I still need to fucking do for Gen 9, actually. I should sit down and do that sometime, just bang out my Gen 9 Pokedex. I say, I've still got to fucking finish Ultra Sun for one Pokemon, but you know. I don't think I heard that story, Shadow. Other Shadow. Shadow in the other chat. What happened on the Arceus hunt? Oh, yeah, 17 months will do it. Yeah, that'll do. I mean, if you want to be technical, this Shaman hunt has been going on for more than a year. It's just, it's happened in 2 parts.
And yeah, in Pix's chat, Tyrone, I've been playing since, Red.
Yeah, it's like... I haven't been. I am reasonably baby. Not super baby. There's some people whose first game was like X and fucking Y. Or like... One thing I saw actually when it was announced that the starters were going to be in the second DLC.
Oh my god, that's a shiny.
Yeah?
Not a Fomantis.
Not a Fomantis? Was it an
C-Dot.
C-Dot. C-Dot. C-Dot!
C-Dot.
I didn't realize C-Dot was in that area. Fuck yeah. That's a good shiny, actually. If I'm remembering what Shiftry looks like right, that's a good shiny.
It's cute.
It is cute. C-Dot is adorable. What was I saying? Yeah, it's like, when Synchro Mode came out and stuff, right? I saw a tweet where somebody was like, "Yay, I can like play as my first starter Pokemon, and it's Primarina. It's Gen 7." It's like, what? What do you mean your first starter Pokemon? That game came out in 2016. What do you mean that was your first game? You know, it's one of those things, right? Like, it's just one of those moments where you're just like, hang on. But like, compared to some people who have been there from the start, I'm still reasonably baby in terms of amount of time I spent. Hi Shadow on the floor, who has apparently never spoken in my chat before. Welcome to my end of the stream. But yeah, it's just unhinged. It's like, what the hell is this? What do you mean that we haven't, like, that game has been out for that long? It's just wrong. And it's like, yeah, okay, for some people it's like, yeah, okay, maybe they're like adults and they only picked up the game at that point, but they specifically said their childhood starter. And I was like, the dial-up sounds were real in that moment. I was like,
yeah.
I don't like that. Actually, that makes me feel really old and I'm not supposed to do that.
Mood.
But yeah, to go back to that Arceus hunt sentence, like, yeah, that is literally what I'm doing at the moment. Like, the reason I'm currently hunting Shaman is because I need to hunt Darkrai and I need to hunt Arceus at some point. So I might as fucking well sit down and finish the Shaman hunt someday. And hey, if I'm being...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, if I'm being bullied into hunting more, then I might as well do the fucking Shaman.
Yeah, I'm still stuck on a fucking Palkia hunt in Brilliant Diamond... or Shining Pearl, sorry.
Yeah. Palkia is, like, cute, honestly. It's a decent... It's one of those shinies where I like it, but I hate it. You know?
Stretchy, stretchy!
You got a stretchy?
Uh-huh. And a drink!
Oh, hell yeah. I don't see the stretchy. Is this from earlier?
No, it's from like 2 seconds ago.
Huh. I don't see them. Wild. I just know that Shadow... No, I don't see any. I just know that Shadow on the floor did stretchy and stuff in your chat a bit ago. There's a stretchy. I might be having death delays with chat again.
I think you're having death delays, cause yeah.
Which is rude. Right, give me half a sec while I reset chat.
Yeah, that's the same as me, Shadow. Yeah. What's your question,
right,
Tyrone?
Yeah, what's your question? And also, thank you for the stretchy and shit. Those are good. Ow.
Oh yeah, the hidden mythicals are a completely different fucking story.
Yeah. It's like, The only reason that I'm hunting it in this game is because I'm too lazy to break out a copy of, Platinum to do tweaking. Because in theory, I could do that. I know the theory of how to do tweaking, and I know how you're supposed to get to these areas. However, don't.
Tyrone, don't do that.
Yeah, also, Tyrone, don't do that. Do not gift 100 subs to the channel, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, seriously, don't do that.
Don't do that. It's like, no. We don't need to do that. That's not a good idea.
That's a very bad idea.
Yeah, do not drop £500 on this fucking channel.
Yeah.
And yeah, Shadow, I'm the same. It's like, for me, getting the shiny charm isn't hard, because aside from the fact that I'm missing... What am I even missing? I'm missing Blacephalon. I think I'm missing Cosmoem. Both of the legendary Reggies from Sword and Shield. Naganadel, I think? And Glastria. And possibly a couple of others that I can't remember. Oh, and also everything from PLA. But like, I'm missing a decent number, but I basically have an accurate living dex up to Gen 7, aside from aside from Blacephalon, and the entire reason I don't have Blacephalon is because I want to shiny hunt that first. And I'm too lazy to do Dynamax Adventures, because Dynamax Adventures genuinely make me want to just throw up and die. I hate the fucking things.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
It's like, yeah, is it technically an easier way to shiny hunt it? Yeah, because it's like 1 in 100 odds with the charm. Am I stupid? No. Yeah, I have a shiny Poipole somewhere. I believe it's in Pokemon Home at the moment. I need to beat Ultra Sun again so that I need to beat Ultra Sun so I can shiny hunt Blacephalon and so I can shiny hunt that second Poipole for the Naganadel. It's going very slowly because I hate those games. To summarize that situation, I don't like the story of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon very much, so it's a very slow process. No offense to those games, I just hate them kind of thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
And yeah, I wish I could forget about Dynamax Adventures, those things fucking suck. Oh yeah, the main reason that I'm not using Dynamax Adventures to get Blacephalon is because in order to unlock it, you have to finish the plots of the DLC. And I am planning to shiny hunt all of the Regis and all of the Swords of Justice that are available. So that's not fucking happening for a while. To say the least, I'm not doing that for a bit. So instead, I'll just beat a game that I don't care about. Yeah, that is actually, like, that has been my main problem. I think that was what my thing is with Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. The story is fine. The problem is the fact that the story is 89% cutscene. And it's just like, okay, yeah, I didn't come here to fucking watch my game. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
There's also the fact that, like, compared to Sun and Moon, it's 80% the same story with, like, 20%, like, new stuff, and that just depressed me a bit. Because I played them back-to-back is the other problem. In fact, I think I played them back-to-back, because I played through Moon while playing Sun with my brother, and I never beat it until I did it later on my own. But then I got a copy of Sun for myself and played through it all the way. Then I got Ultra Moon and played through it all the way. And then I got Ultra Sun and played all the way. Or to play all the way through. So it's like, by the time I got to Ultra Sun, I've played through basically the same story all the way through 3 times. And I was just not in the mood. Yeah, and that little percentage really did get embedded in the series' future. Yeah, it sucks balls. I'm looking forward to hauling Callie through that game just so I have somebody to talk about it with. In the desperate hopes that maybe that'll make me give a shit again. Sorry, Callie. You're gonna have to be my will to live for that one.
No, I'm fine with that. I'll live.
Yeah, Callie hasn't
You
played
will
those
too,
games, she's just heard
forcibly,
me
if
complain
possible.
about them.
Yeah. The last, game
mood.
system I had before a Switch was a DS, or a DS Lite, so...
Yeah, so we played Gen 5, but nothing past that. Which means I get to have the great experience of dragging her through Gen 6 and 7. And I do indeed mean drag. We're doing Emerald at the moment, but we will be doing X and Y in preparation for Legend ZA when that comes out. So that's gonna be fun. It means I have to fist fight
I still don't
Citra.
know if I'm gonna... Yes.
I don't want to fist fight Citra, but we're gonna do it. But yeah, sorry,
Your
go
will
on.
to live. I'm going to suck it out. And eat it.
Excuse me? Why are we eating my will to live?
Because I'm so tired.
That's fair, you can have it.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, what do you mean considering the circumstances? Because what I mean is, like, Citra doesn't run well on my laptop, is my problem. So it's like, and the ROMs for X and Y don't run very well in Citra anyway. So it's gonna be a nightmare trying to do it. But now I'm slightly concerned. What do we mean, considering the circumstances? And
Yeah, what do you mean considering the circumstances? Did
why is my
something happen?
on-screen chat not fucking updating? Oh my god, why am I having technical problems today? This is not allowed. Huh? No, I don't know about the Citra situation. What Citra situation? And speaking of, I'm gonna see if I can fix my on-screen chat while I'm here, because what the fuck is going on? Do you wanna work? Do I need to refresh? Oh, there we go. Apparently my chat on screen just decided it wanted to die. Oh! Oh dear.
No.
That's not great.
I heard about Yuzu, but I didn't know that Citra was collateral and...
No new updates? Oh dear. Well.
Oh, balls.
Yeah, that sucks, because Citra's basically the only good fucking 3DS emulator, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like pretty much the... Because RetroArch can allegedly run a Citra core, but I've never actually got it to work, is the other thing as well. So it's like... And again, even that, it's Citra. So, god, that sucks. Shit.
I didn't know it was the same team working on both. Fuck, that blows.
I didn't even know that the Yuzu team had gotten hit by a suit. I didn't know that was a thing.
I heard about it, like, 2 days ago.
Huh.
That they settled, and part of it was that, what was it, Yuzu? I think it was Yuzu. They had to destroy everything and destroy all the ROMs, and...
Oh, god.
Yeah.
Well, this is gonna be an experience.
Fucking Nintendo, man.
Yeah. In some ways I get it, but like, you've just announced that we're not running 3DS support anymore. Where are people going to get the games other than doing that? If you want people to not
Seriously.
pirate your games, fucking release your games elsewhere. I know that
Seriously.
they're like 3DS Pokemon, and like that's difficult to put on the Switch because they're 2 screens, but come the fuck on. Hell, release your own goddamn emulator archive. Make people pay like a $5 subscription to access your old games on an emulator archive. If you
That would
really
be
want it
cool.
that bad, just do that for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but no, can't do that.
No.
I mean, I get it on one hand because of the way copyright works. If they don't do it, they risk losing their copyright.
Yeah.
But also, like, just for the
Release
sake
your
of
fucking games.
archiving purposes.
Yeah.
I mean, video games are quickly becoming one of the biggest sources of lost media. If I remember right, in the history of the world, practically.
Yeah, because like, as the console becomes obsolete, nobody re-releases it.
Yeah.
So it just goes away.
It just goes away, and it just never comes back, and it's sad.
Yeah. It's one of the reasons, it's like, it's the same sort of thing as like why I hate that there's like so many lost books and stuff, because they were just, like they were called shit. It's like, yeah, but somebody still put work into that. Somebody gave a fuck, you know?
Yeah.
That really
Like,
blows. I'm gonna have
yeah,
to
it
sit
really
down and make
does.
sure I've also got my archive, my own ROM archive up to date, so I've got everything. And yeah, I gotta make sure those installations stay stable. I don't even know if I have Citra installed. Because,
Yeah, that's completely fair, Shadow.
yeah.
Lost media is, like... Honestly, it's really sad.
Yeah.
Because it's like... That's history.
Yeah, like, again, somebody gave a shit. They gave enough of a shit to make this. And it's like, especially with games as well, like, yeah, okay, it's one thing to say, and I'm not saying that, like, oh, games are worth more, because no. But, like, it's one thing to say somebody gave enough of a shit to write this book. That is, like, hours of work, obviously. But somebody gave enough of a shit to make this game, which means that they wrote the story and made the visuals and put music to it and programmed it to work. And, like, yeah, okay, maybe it wasn't one person that did that. But it's one person that gave enough of a shit. Yeah, it's one person that gave enough of a shit to get the people to do that. You know?
Right. And the other thing is, too, like... It's a record of the times. Like,
Yeah.
society things... Like, what society is worried about, what society is thinking about. It's... Yeah, like... Yeah, never supporting Epic again, totally understandable. Like...
Mhm.
It just...
Yeah, that pretty much.
It's maddening.
And goddammit, now I'm at the point again where it's like, oh cool, time to go stare at those fucking 3DSs with capture cards to figure out if I want to just do that and do the hacking that way. It's like, no, I don't. But like, if I can't run it through Citra, that's what I gotta do. I gotta buy the fucking console and figure out where the hell I can get a copy of the game from and then fucking do it that way. Hey, Oxy.
Oh, hey, Oxy.
Well, yeah, thanks for the raid. Welcome to the misery part of the stream. Because we've just had a shit show.
Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for the resub, too.
But yes, hello.
Hello, 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 everyone.
Yeah, Shadow,
Thank you for the
I can
raid.
feel that. Like, it's just miserable when that shit happens.
Hello, Gyrodor.
Hi, chat.
Hi, chat. Yeah, we're,
Well, we're allegedly shiny hunting. We're currently being miserable about shit.
Yeah, we're kind of being downers, like massive downers right now, because
And I'm eating myself into a food coma.
maybe be a little bit more careful about that.
Eh, fuck it. If I die, I die. That's how food comas
Okay,
work.
no, we're not turning your stream into a snuff film.
Okay, that's fair. And excuse me, our shiny hunting streams are great. We were actually talking earlier about, like... Okay.
It's a slash command now,
It's a slash
Posse.
command now, yeah. I had to do
With
that
the
earlier.
full word.
I was about to, like, try and do it, and I'm still not logged in for some fucking reason, so I'm gonna have to fix that.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah. Okay. That is me out of Chinese food. Good news, everyone. We're back to a reasonably professional
Yay.
stream instead of eating Chinese food on stream. But yeah, to bring back that fucking conversation from earlier, Oxy, my shiny hunts are not miserable. When your shiny hunts are miserable, it's when you are playing 16 fucking copies of a game.
Wait, you can only give one shout out an hour to the same person?
Oh, that's rude, okay.
Yeah, I gave her a shout out like 20 minutes ago. Sorry, Posse.
Rip. Well, yeah, okay, but I'm not with, like, a webcam eating shit, okay? I'm eating shit while playing a game because I'm being a lazy shit. And yeah, you can slightly blame Shadow on the floor for the Doom turning. It's because I started talking about dragging Callie through the Gen 7 games and 6 games. And, then the conversation turned to the Citra situation. But yeah,
Yeah.
But yeah, so, like, if we want to talk about, like, scary fucking shiny hunting, it's when they have 16 consoles, all lined up in a row. And, they're just doing hunts on every single one, hunting for the same Pokemon. Did I increment that? I don't remember. Fuck it. I don't care.
Okay.
It's like, I don't remember if I did an increment there, and honestly, I don't actually give a shit. Yeah, it is a... Hi, Care. Yay, thanks for the interrupt. And yeah, it is a practical heads-up moment, because I need to now figure out what the fuck I'm doing regarding doing the Gen 6 and 7 games with Callie.
Well, I still have my copy of Citra Nightly that I can send you.
Well, that's fair. I might have it, but the problem is that I can't remember. Yeah, my situation is this, that I need to make sure I've got the Gen 7 ones. Because I think I've got Pokemon Y.
Wait, hang on, is that something I should be admitting to on stream?
Probably not.
I do not have that thing that I just said I had.
I have the cartridges. Fine, I'll do it myself.
I have a cursed copy of,
Oh god, yeah. I am this close to saying, please put that in a box. Like, the next time you send me shit, put it in a box and send it to me, and then walk me through how to set up OBS Virtual Cam. And I'll open it and, like, play it on stream. Like, I'll make a backup of the save file, with my device, and then I'll plug it into my DS and I'll play it. And we'll see what the fuck is on that devil copy, because that sounds hilarious.
I'm tempted to do that, actually.
Yeah, put it in the fucking box and I'll play it. Let's see what the hell sort of nightmare fuel is in this device. Honestly, like, the thing is we've made a cryptid out of it by now, but, like, it's legitimately probably, like, either somebody has played 20 minutes into the game and has nothing, or this is a save file with, like, 700 hours of playtime. Like, that's what it's gonna be. It's like a 700 hours of playtime, perfect fucking,
Alternately.
perfect fucking, Pokedex and everything.
Alternately, what it is I bought it, borrowed a 3DS from somebody, and played it, and immediately forgot everything about it.
It's also a possibility, admittedly. So yeah, there's 3 odds, but that kind of comes into like there's 10 minutes of playtime on the save file, so you know. But yeah, I'm dead curious what's on that thing, to be completely honest, because it really is the local cryptid.
It is, yeah.
It's the chat designated cryptid. Is that fucking Pokemon Y? But yeah, it's like I have Pokemon Y, I have Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. But I need to double check my archives and stuff is the thing, so we can do that. And yeah, the ninjas aren't here. However, we don't want the ninjas here.
Yes, we would prefer the ninjas not be here.
We want them to stay far away from us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have money, put it that way.
Yeah. At this point, the only thing they could really take from me is, like, blood.
Yeah, it's like, they could take my will to live, and that's about it. Also, goddamn, I'm remembering, like, a lot more how much I missed streaming and stuff, doing this kind of shit. Like, just our little chat shit streams were fucking great, I love this. Ow, my bones, holy shit.
Wait, who was stupid as fuck, Kerr?
Where's the stupid as fuck?
Kerr said, well, they were very stupid as fuck.
Which chat? Because I think your chat
Mine.
Okay, cool, your chat's broken again. Give me a moment.
Awesome.
Why am I having issues? This is fucking
We are
bullshit.
talking about the Yuzu people.
Yeah, we're talking about that.
Wait, what did they do that was stupid as fuck?
I'm actually curious now what the fuck happened.
Because I don't actually know anything about that situation. I
heard it today. I'm trying to connect to chat. Give me 20 minutes and I'll react to whatever was just said.
Oxy said paywalling. They set up a Patreon and they...
Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, cool,
yeah,
I don't get the rest of the chat.
fucking do it.
Yeah, okay, cool. I don't get to see the previous bits of chat, but I do get to see that. Yeah, that'd fucking do it alright. Like, when you have paywalled it, that's when Nintendo starts getting fucking heavy about it.
Yeah. I mean, like...
Because, like, technically I don't think they really would like you streaming their games because you can make money from it, but, like... When it's literally, like, you know, a couple fucking dollars, you know? Like, yeah, I stream Pokemon.
When you set up an entire fucking Patreon...
Yeah, like, there's a point, you know? Like, you know, streamer getting, like, maybe $20 a month kind of thing from people deciding that they want to give a sub.
I mean...
Oh, yeah, that'd kill them alright. Yeah, that's just how you die. Yeah, a co-player, not a Patreon, might have helped, but, like, put it fucking that way. Like...
Tears of the Kingdom a month before the game
Yeah, that is how you get murdered. That's just how you die at that point. Like, at that point you have kind of brought it on yourself. Like, that's just how you die. You made a fucking decision, and it was a very stupid decision.
Oh my god,
yeah,
I can't. That's just...
like... There's a level... I'm loving that my chat doesn't get, like, the full impact of this. One of these days I need to sit down and make a secondary chat thing for us. I've just realised my talking head's not on.
Is your talking head not on?
My talking head is not on. I didn't turn it on before the stream. There's the talking heads.
Oops.
Whoopsies. Turned them off on this side of the icon, hadn't turned them back on yet. Oops. But yeah, like, that is how you fuck yourselves. That entire situation, that's how you fuck yourself.
Yeah,
there they are, there's the talking
heads.
heads. We love them. Yeah, you just don't do that kind of thing. Like, that's just not a good idea.
It's like, my dude, you have the goose that lays the golden eggs.
Don't do stupid.
Don't be stupid.
Because it's one thing as well to be like, this is like the Ko-Fi that you can use to donate to our project, which is specifically for, you know, the archival of media to ensure that it doesn't get lost.
Mm-hmm.
That's a thing. When you are sticking rips of games months before release behind a paywall, and then saying, yeah, if you give us this much money, you can get the game that would normally cost, like, 6 times as much, and you can get it completely for free, before release, you've just done
no.
something dumb at that point. Like, that's just how
you're
you
a
die.
fucking moron.
Yeah, it's not very smart.
How did they think that was a good idea?
I don't know. Really.
What the fuck? What? Is it crack? Is it crack you smoke?
Yeah, like, that is legitimately what this is. Like, are you smoking crack? Are you alright? Do you need help? Is this a cry for help? What the fuck was that decision? Yeah, answer, they did not think. You are not fucking wrong there, hon.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't know if that's an okay thing to say, but fuck it, you're getting
backed up their
now.
libraries and fucking, like... If there was some kind... If they ran... Like Pix was saying earlier, if they ran their own fucking emulator...
Yeah, like, they ran... Because I was saying, this was a bit before the raid came in. If they essentially... There is a thing where you can just play the games online, right? I hate them because I can never make the save files fucking work. But if they ran their own emulator system where you could play the game on that emulator, and then, like, there was a specific, like, thing, and, like, you save the save file to a profile. Like, maybe it links to your Nintendo, like, your Nintendo profile. You know, the one that you use for, like, this sort of Switch stuff and everything. Like, it links to the Nintendo profile, and then you pay a subscription of some amount of dollars per month, per year, what the fuck ever. And then every game that they have released is on that emulator, and you can just play them on that emulator and save the save files to your Nintendo profile. If that was a thing, they would make so much money from people wanting to play older games. Because that they would do that. And even better, it's then an archival system. You then have an archive of every game you have ever fucking released. Right there.
Yeah.
Because it's like, this comes similar to the thing I was talking about months ago when I was going on about, putting them on the Switch, right? Where I was like, you can do, you like, release a pack of every single, like, Gen 1 game, and then every Gen 2 game, and then release them for, like, a $5, right? And then say, you can make your own bundles. So you can get Pokemon Red, Pokemon Crystal, Pokemon Emerald, and Pokemon Ruby. And that, as a whole, costs slightly less. Oh cool, chat's broken on Callie's side again. If anybody says anything important, I'm sorry, I'll get to it when it reconnects.
Yeah, we were talking about Lost Media too, and how that's what you came in on when we were being all sad and shit.
That was what you came
Lost
in at,
Media.
was talking about Lost Media. Because it's like, but yeah, like, if Nintendo basically, like, ported all those games to the Switch, and then was like, yeah, you can build your own bundle, like, that would be such a fucking thing. Even if they sold them at the price of $5 fucking dollars, it would be, like, such an easy money thing. Like, it would be so fucking good for them. Like, yeah, sure, it's less than they would have sold for, but ta-da! Yeah, version-exclusive collections. You can get Blue, Silver, Sapphire, and Diamond. And you can get all of those in a package. Which means that all the version exclusives, you then have to buy the other package. Ta-da! Moneymaker. It's just, that's how it is. But, like, yeah, to go back to that whole Lost Media thing, like, I was saying, and obviously I'm not saying, like, oh, you know, games are more valuable in terms of, because they're not. But it's like, it's one thing to say that somebody, like, people put their heart and souls into these projects. It's one thing to say, like, somebody loved this thing so much they wrote a book on it. Because, yeah, that's a lot of work. That's, you know, Callie's got her book, and that's, like, what, 3 years at this point? In the works? Something like that?
No.
More than that? Less than that? Can't remember.
Less.
Bit
like
less.
2.
Okay, yeah, like 2. But it's been, like, a good amount of time, you know? Like, it's one like, yeah, okay, but it's one thing to say that, and then it's another thing to be like, somebody gave a shit about this idea so much they made a game. Because that's making the story, making the assets, making the music, programming it to work, etc., etc. And, like, yeah, sure, maybe they didn't do all of it their own, like, on their own, but they still gave enough of a shit that they did it, and they found people to do this with them.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
their vision was so compelling that it moved other people to work on it too.
Yeah, that's the other side of it. Like, it was such a thing for them, and it was so clear what they thought that other people wanted to work on it. Like, that's the thing with games, and that's why Lost Media for games especially is maddening and horrifying. Because it's like,
Yeah, I don't...
people
and then
put
there's
work
just...
into this.
And then there was, like, what I was saying about how, you lose, like, what people feel about the time. Like, the things that they worry about, the things that they're concerned about. Like what Oxy was saying about 70 to 90% of the games made before 2010 are all gone. We preserve more movies from 1920s than video games from the 2000s.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what kind of games were being made in the early 2000s? No, because they're gone. They're fucking gone. You can't know.
Like, you can guess from, like, all of the big fucking, like the big name titles and the big events and stuff, but it's like, what was there? There was the early, like, Gen 2 and 3 Pokemon games. There was probably, like, a couple Mario releases. Zelda releases. Some sort of PlayStation exclusives. Castlevania had a couple at that sort of time, I think. Fucked if I know
Final
what
Fantasy
else.
had to have
Yeah,
had
Final
something.
Fantasy definitely had something, because it's fucking Final Fantasy. But, like, unless it's like I'm saying, all of these are big name releases. Name a fucking indie game that came out at that point. Name a game that was, like, not AAA that came out in the early 2000s.
Yeah, name a cult classic.
Yeah, name fucking anything that isn't something big, basically. Like, Castlevania, that's a big thing. Name something that isn't, like, it had a big fucking studio behind it. Name one of those things that was been cutting room floor. Like, yeah, Minecraft. That's it, pretty much.
Minecraft, yeah. Minecraft is it, but...
And that's become a big thing at this point, so it's like, it's an ongoing big project, practically. More than it is, like, a game release from 2000s. Like, it's such a weird fucking thing,
really
but it's just...
count.
It hurts.
Yeah, just looking at it from a historian's perspective, I don't think you could have, more thoroughly wiped out a section of history if you tried.
Yeah, like, it's legitimately impressive how hard they fucked that. Like, legitimately impressive. Yeah, Terraria released 2011, but we're talking, like, exactly the 2000s, like, around the turn of the millennium. The fuck came out around the turn of the millennium that wasn't a big name title? What can you name? Because nobody fucking
Pokemon.
knows anything.
Well, I mean,
because...
that was a big name. Did turn into a big name title, so...
Yeah, exactly. It's like, when it comes down to it, like, nobody knows shit, because we have managed to pull off an incredible fucking case of what is basically a cultural extinction of that sort of period by just not fucking saving our games.
Anything.
Yeah, nobody saved shit. And it's video games, so nobody cares, and it's like, eat fucking shit. Video games are just as culturally important as a big fucking book, or like the fucking, I don't know, the Transformers movies, you know? It's like, it's big media, it's like, eat fucking shit. Games are just as much part of big media as a movie and a film, because they are still a fucking development of the culture of the time. They are inspired by and influenced by the culture of the time, and therefore influence the culture of the time as well. They are fucking important. But no, it's a video game. You just sit there and play it. Well, guess what, Chucklefuck? What do you think you do to a movie? You stare at it for 2 hours. What do you do to a book? You read it. Yeah, you're doing about as much fucking interaction. You're technically doing less interaction, because at least the games give you the choice to do things while you're fucking playing them.
Yep.
You can tell that this is something I feel strongly about.
Yeah, you're pissed.
I'm very pissed. Welcome to this is what happens when you take a degree in creative writing and has a serious, like, thing for history. It's like, hell, I'm taking a fucking, like, I've been working, like, on getting a fucking qualification in library sciences, because I like archival stuff. It's fucking important.
It is.
Remembering this sort of shit is important. Just because you hate it, or you don't think it's valuable, doesn't make it not valuable. I fucking hate the Generation 7 Pokemon games, but if they disappeared off the face of the earth, I'd still be pretty fucking pissed about it. You know? Like, there's loads of games that I fucking hate and wouldn't touch with a 10-foot fucking pole. If they just vanished, I'd be mad. Yeah, I've never heard of any of those games, Shadow. Like, Cubivore, Alien Hominid, Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem, never heard of any of them. Like, because nobody fucking gives a shit, because they're just, you know, little games.
Yeah.
Yeah, Legend
Like,
of Dragoon.
okay, I
Good
would be
fucking luck.
perfectly happy if I never heard of Resident Evil again.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean
But
we
if
want
that-
it gone.
Yeah, if that disappeared off the face of the earth, I would be so fucking pissed.
Yeah, like, I'd be furious at that point. Yeah, Posse, good fucking job. Start, learning how to make very legal copies of the information on those cartridges and stuff. Figure that shit out and put them in the fucking archive, please.
Yeah,
like,
please. I mean,
we
there's
beg
people
at that
out there
point.
who are begging people who have those old games to send them copies or to donate their copies to these archives that they're trying to make. And the big video game companies like Nintendo and shit are trying to stop them.
Yeah.
They're trying to stop these archives from being formed because, well, they're not going to make any money off of it.
Yeah, it loses, big fucking air quotes going on here, by the way, loses the money. No, it fucking doesn't. Nobody is reaching into your fucking
game anymore.
Yeah, nobody is reaching into your fucking bank account and taking $30 out because they emulated your fucking game, you cowards. Get fucking better. If you want to not lose money, make your own archives and just monetize it. Don't even make it, like, the thing is like I said earlier, stick a fucking $5 entry fee on an archive that you have made, okay? Do that. Congratulations. You have actually managed to do a good fucking thing by archiving all your fucking games. And you have, like, still got your little monetization. Congrats. But, like, for fuck's sake, archive your games.
Yeah, it's and all of the little indie companies that go under, they make their game, it's not a super huge hit, and they end up going under, and then their game is lost. Forever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Nintendo just pisses on everything. And I don't know if this is a Japanese company thing that they have, or if this is just a big company thing in general. But, like, they just don't give a shit. If it's not actively making the money, they don't give a shit, and that active money has to be, like, within the couple $100 per fucking day.
Yeah. And yeah, I have seen
This
the
is
pictures
slowly
that you
turning
shared
into
of
a
his
wiki
game, of your friend's game den, but...
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I mean, though. It's like, I don't think it's just Nintendo, because, like, we have this problem with loads of other game companies. It's just that I know that Japanese companies are really fucking weird with, like, archive and fair use and stuff, because I don't think they have fair use rules, technically. Like, I don't think that they have fair use legislation in terms of, like, copyright and stuff, and, like, parody. Because I think...
says they don't.
Yeah, I think... yeah, sorry, that chat is running a bit slowly for me. Yeah, because I remember that being a big thing when we were talking about the whole Palworld situation, where people were like, yeah, Palworld's gonna get fucking sued because of how close they look to Pokemon due to the fact that, like, they don't have fair use rules or anything. But it's like, I know that Japan is really weird, but I swear this is not just a Japanese thing. Like, other big companies have this weird fucking problem where they just don't care about their old games. And it's infuriating. Yeah, it's like, yeah, the licenses run out and they no longer get to sell the original release. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
yeah. Rolling back through chat a little bit as well, like...
Anything that isn't being sold anymore should no longer be under copyright.
Yeah. Yeah, GOG does a lot of archiving stuff, don't they? I remember that shit. And yeah, I have seen pictures of that gaming basement. That shit was fucking incredible. And, like, honestly, I salute that man for having that kind of gaming basement. This would be the funniest fucking time for me to get the Shiny Shaman, by the way. This clip would be hilarious.
It would be.
It's me literally screaming about how much I hate Nintendo.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, it's like, you can buy Super Meat Boy, but it's the shitty fucking sound. Like, there's loads of things like that where it's like, things just went wrong. Because licenses or other shit, and it just goes away. Yeah, like, definitely yeah. Yeah, you don't own a game, you own a license to play a game. Like, what the fuck, guys? Can we just go back to, like, the 1980s again, please? With the game development companies and shit? Where you have to buy a big fucking physical cartridge and shit, and there are no updates to push through it. If it's bugged, it's bugged. I'm down.
Yeah,
Fuck it,
that
who
would be
cares?
fucking nice.
People gave a shit because if it was bugged, they couldn't fucking fix it. Yeah, like, the fuck, god, if we want to talk about license renewal. Boy, hi! We're not talking angrily at the Disney fucking shit. Because I'm pretty sure they're trying now to copyright Steamboat Willie, aren't they? They're making them... They're trying to basically replace Mickey Mouse with Steamboat Willie so that they can get their fucking copyright back on it.
Yeah.
Which is just like...
It's bonkers.
I'm at the point, like, I'm physically chewing the furniture right now, sort of thing, like...
Yeah.
I wish I had
It's
already
some
gotten one of those
bullshit.
fucking chewy necklaces, because I need to bite angrily on something, because I'm just mad. God.
Yeah.
This genuinely is slowly turning into a whiskey and coke conversation. Holy shit.
Actually, that sounds really nice.
Actually, I wonder if we have another J2O. That's basically orange juice. We probably have vodka in the house. I can make screwdrivers.
That
Actually,
sounds so nice.
I don't think we have vodka in this house because most of us don't drink it, so it would have to be a rum and coke conversation. Or possibly whiskey. One of the two. It depends on what's down there. But yeah, it's like... Yeah, that's literally... Like, I try my best now, as I still try my best to try and get, like... game copies in cartridge. Like, I've said to my, my folks, like, if you're ever struggling to figure out something to buy, absolutely, like, give me a gift card. But when it comes to the gift card, I either want a Steam gift card, or I just want a gift card to the shop. More than, like, I said, like, yeah, okay, you can get me an eShop gift card if you're completely lost, but I prefer that you gave me, like, $20 of, like, money and said go to game. Or something like that. Like, give me like 30 quid and then tell me to go to game and pick something out. Rather than giving me 30 quid for the eShop. Because I like having the little cartridge. It's nice.
Yeah,
You can
and it's not
physically
like
lick
they
the
can come
cartridge
to
and it's
your
right
house.
there.
Yeah, it's... Did you just say you could physically lick the cartridge?
They taste nice.
Okay.
They have a
Fair
bit of
enough.
coating. They taste nice. This is a thing
It's
that
like
I've
they're not going to come into your house and take your cartridges away from you.
Derail on the rage for a second there as you had to question what you just heard was great. Oh my god. But yeah, it's like, yeah, exactly, like, they cannot fucking show up and steal the game. Yeah, I'm aware,
Yeah.
it's nice. It's tasty. It's gross, but it's nice, sort of thing. Yeah, fucking Cyberpunk 2077 had some bullshit going on recently, didn't it? My brother bought that game, I'm pretty sure. It's got some weird shit going on, but I can't remember what's actually going on.
Wait, what's going on with it?
That's a good question. I'm gonna have to ask. I'm gonna defer to Kerr on that one because I don't know the information. There's something funky happening. Because it's the whole like you don't own the game, you own the fucking. Yeah.
The thing is,
Yeah, basically it doesn't have the full like game on a disc version, and you have to buy the DLC a different way and stuff.
Oh,
Or
that's
something like that.
bullshit.
It's bullshit. There's a lot of shit going on basically in the game industry, and it makes me very mad because it's like, it's such a sad place now.
It is, and I'm getting really sick of everything turning into subscription models, and you have to do this and that, and here's half a game, but, you know,
The
pay
DLC
for
will
the
be
DLC, and you get the rest of it, and...
It's like, that's
Hey,
actually legitimately,
Mickey
like...
808, thank you so much for the follow.
Hi, welcome to Rant. Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, that was actually one of the things that I have furiously thought with Sword and Shield. Disclaimer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate Sword and Shield. I actually quite enjoyed those games. Like, legitimately, they were reasonably fun. Yeah, no fucking apologies about Pix having a nice angry run. I've missed doing this sort of shit on a stream. Like, yeah, lurk mode engaged. See you later, posse.
Okay, bye, Posse. Enjoy your lurk.
Yeah, enjoy your lurk. Enjoy chatting with your friend. Thank you for hanging out.
Yes, thank you.
But yeah, like, the full fucking disclaimer is I quite like the fucking story for Sword and Shield. I think it is kind of heavily weighted towards the back end. There's not a lot of, like, early game plot. The plot is very heavily near the back end of things, especially because part of the plot is solidly at the fucking, in the post-game. Like, there's a decent, like half of the fucking character arc is in the post-game, and the post-game is not particularly fun to play through. I will admit all of that. The fact is that they then shat out 2 DLCs with half-assed stories that they don't link to the main story. Which, fine, you don't have to have your DLC linked to the main story, but they don't even really feel like a good, proper story on their own. Like, DLC 1 is just island quests, do a bunch of fetch quests and silly shit with a rivalry going on. And then got literally Sword and Shield DLC 2 is a fucking fetch quest simulator. It's, hey, you wanted legendary Pokemon? Here you go, here's all of them, get them. Have fucking fun. That's all it is. It's a fetch quest simulator. It's so stupid. They suck balls. Scarlet and Violet is fucking top fucking tier, and I have played the first one most of the way through. Scarlet and Violet has an ungodly good story. The plot of the DLCs seem to be relating to the stories, and even better, the epilogue stuff is free. Yeah, sure, you are basically paying for, like, 2 things, but yeah, you don't have to buy the DLC because it's not gonna finish the story. But it does make the story really, like, the story is perfectly fine in Scarlet Violet. You get to the end of that, I was fucking crying. I spent most of the end of that crying, because it's fucking amazing.
It's really, really good.
Yeah, but the DLCs have had really good stories as well. And honestly, I absolutely 100% understand and honestly agree with that. The quality of the games is dog shit. However,
honestly, I don't agree, but that's because
I didn't have too many issues with bugs. The most I had bug-wise was, like, Pokemon getting stuck in walls and frame rate problems, and that was it. And I'm the sort of person who I can overlook a lot. Welcome back, Hoxie. I can overlook a lot, honestly, for a good story. That's kind of like a big thing with me. I can... Yeah, and I get what you mean, technical quality, like...
Yeah, the technical quality, I can understand.
Yeah, like, the frame drops were god-awful and stuff like that. The frame drops were awful, the pop-ins were bad, things got stuck in walls, etc., etc., but it's like... I can overlook a lot for a good story, and Scarlet and Violet had so much fucking love put into that story that I'm willing to overlook the fact that they did kind of look a bit shit, all things considered. Yeah, that's the thing, like, ZA has a fucking lot to live up to, because, again, there was also, again, PLA. PLA was incredibly beautiful. It ran really nicely, all sorts of things. ZA needs to fucking stick the landing now, because it is borrowing that Legend's name. It really needs to do a good fucking job. I am hopeful,
the thing is,
because I liked X and Y.
The thing that I think is, shit, where did my brain go? I just had a train of thought, and it's gone now. Oh, right, the thing is the fact that they're putting it off, that there's not a Pokemon release this year.
Yeah.
Like, that says good things to me.
Honestly, yeah, like, the closest we're having for a Pokemon release this year was the fucking epilogue. that was our Pokemon release, was the epilogue to Scarlet Violet. And yeah, honestly, I hope it stays that way. You're giving it a full fucking year to cook. Yeah, like, from the bare bones information, it's not gonna look like PLA. But like I say, they're borrowing the Legends thing. And that alone means that they're gonna need to pull real fucking hard with this landing. I don't care. I don't fucking care. Just to go to Care's thing, I don't care if they're just probably waiting for the Switch 2 so they have a good opening game for it. I don't give a shit. If it means the game is good, they can wait another fucking 6 years. And, like, bring it out on a brand new console that isn't the Switch. I don't give a shit. If they want to wait 6 years and make an entirely new fucking console for this game, do it. Like,
I mean, if they want to wait for VR to be, like, a big thing and, like, proper working and...
Don't. I will admit, if they try and put it in VR, I'd cry, but that's a different argument due to my motion sickness. I have motion sickness and eye strain problems. I can't do VR games.
No, I'm not talking about, like, VR, like, what VR is now.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, like, proper-ass, like, Sword Art Online style VR.
Yeah, okay. In that case, fair. Yeah, Okay, so that's actually an interesting thing to me. Yeah, I read about that whole it's only supposed to take place in Lumiose City. But, like, that's a lot of area, really. Like, it's not very big in X and... I keep getting distracted and running too far. It's not very big in X and Y, admittedly, but, like, it's still a pretty big fucking area. And I'm pretty sure there's other games that have had, like, that sort of square footage that have still been good. And, like, done a good job with what they have. Yeah, Deep Dive VR is probably... that sounds about right. But it's like I say, I am optimistic just from what we've, like, sort of things I've been able to... I can't say too much about some of this shit, because Callie is here and she hasn't played X and Y, and I do not want to spoil that shit for her, because it's fucking incredible. I say that, I keep having people that tell me, like, X and Y's story is really shit. I like it a lot. I have the similar complaints, honestly, with Sword and Shield, where it's kind of, like, weighted towards the back end for a lot of the plot, but it's still pretty fucking good. I like it a lot. Post-game is also really fun.
Oh, did you want down?
But,
okay,
like...
down you go.
Yeah, like... Yeah, I hope it's good. And I have hope that it'll be decent, honestly. I have hope that it'll be good. But there's a couple of things that I have had pointed out to me regarding some of the information that we've seen. Like, some of the stuff we've seen regarding what we know of the timeline, some of the stuff we've seen regarding some other stuff. This one fucking interesting thing that we've seen regarding titles and shit. Hey, Oxy, thank you for the resub. Like, there's some little bits and bobs, little teeny little things that they make me, like, really fucking excited, because if they're doing what I think they're doing with it, I might cry. Like, I'm gonna be so fucking excited if they're doing what I hope they're doing. Honestly, even if they're not, I'm gonna be interested because, like, at the very least, you gave me a really good banger in Scarlet and Violet, and I'm willing to give you the chance for that. Like, that's the thing. I say that as if, like, I am a very fucking big fan of this series, and I will buy it no matter how shit the game is the thing, because I know full well that they do good plots and stuff like that. Like, hell, I said earlier that I don't like Gen 7's plot. I'm pretty sure it's not that I don't like Gen 7's plot. I'm pretty sure what it is I got burnout from playing it 4 times in a row, and it's so cutscene heavy that I was just sick of it by that point, because it's just boring to just sit here and fucking watch these cutscenes, especially when I've been through all of this story 3 times. You know? Like, I'm pretty fucking sure that that's 80% of the problem, rather than me not liking it. It's a bit meh in some places, admittedly. But again, I can't even figure out at this point if it's me talking, or if it's the fact that I just am pissed at that game because I just hate playing it. You know? It's that sort of thing where it's like, is it actually my opinion, or am I just, like, sick of the fucking game? But when it comes down to it, like... when it comes down to it with Pokemon, they do good. The worst thing that we've had really has been these fucking Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl thing, because they chose to copy the inferior game. They made faithful remakes to the inferior fucking games in that segment, you know?
And they shoved that one out on a different company, too.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm willing to give Nintendo Game Freak all of that their fucking chance, time after time, because at minimum, I am here, when I play games, I'm here for the story. I will overlook an incredible amount of technical problems and bugs and shit if the story is good enough. I admittedly didn't have that many big problems, really, with Violet. But the frame rate issues and, like, the pop-in and stuff wasn't enough for me to overlook the story and, like, be like, yeah, this isn't good enough to play. Because I was having fun with all of the fucking plots. Like, even the gym storyline was kind of fun, and that is literally just fight 8 gyms, fight League. Like, that's just Pokemon 101, you know? But even that, like, little plotline with Pneumonia, like, I call it the weakest plotline. But I think it's,
Did
like,
you just
fun.
call her Pneumonia? Possibly.
Pneumonia, whatever. I pronounce things very strangely when they've got letters in them like that, okay?
It's because she's so hot she's got a fever.
Distaste, but also hilarious, thank you. But, like, yeah, it's like, I like that storyline, even if it is... It's the weakest, like, one, personally, but I still had fun with it. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you do get sick of us showing up literally after. Fair enough. Please let me live with that fucking pronunciation. I'm sorry. I fuck up sentences a lot when I'm talking.
No, you're
Words are hard.
fine. I just
had to make a joke with it, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's fair, Kurt. Like, that's fair, but it's like, when it comes down to it, for me, and I understand that this is a thing that is specific to me, I am willing to overlook a lot of technical problems as long as they're not gonna break anything. Like, yeah, okay, the frame rate was a bit bad, but, like, the game didn't crash. The game didn't suddenly corrupt and lose all its save data. I didn't, like, freeze for 20 minutes trying to load an area. You know? Like, I don't give a shit in that case. Yeah, okay, sometimes it took a little bit to load, sometimes the frame rate was kind of god-awful and I had to stop playing for a couple seconds to let things figure its shit out. But it wasn't bad enough to make me put it down. If the game had been unstable, I'd have had a problem. But the game was just poorly optimized. And I can tolerate that for a good story. Yeah, that's fair. I do get
that's
it.
completely
yeah,
fair.
it's like, yeah, because I don't want to do that either, but at the same time, like, I love these games and I love playing them so fucking much that I don't like putting them off because of, like, oh, I want them to do better, because it's really painful to say it, but they don't give a shit. One person not buying their game doesn't hurt their bottom line at fucking all, and, like, yeah, sure, you can say, well, one person doesn't do it, and then more people don't. It's like, yeah, but in the end, it doesn't really fucking matter to them, because there's enough people like me that will just buy it, that are gonna go for it, like, that they don't care. Because that's just how they function at the moment. They don't give a shit. Yeah, a lot of games...
stage capitalism.
Yeah, welcome to hell, everybody. But yeah, it's like... I also feel that, like, a lot of games do suffer from the Switch being as weak a console as it is, because the problem with the Switch is it is dual timing as portable and stationary console, and so because of that, it's like, it's got problems because it doesn't run well enough. Because it doesn't run well enough to be a sit-and-stay-at-home console, but it also doesn't fucking run well enough as a standalone. So it's like, it doesn't function well enough really as a console. So I am really hoping that the Switch 2 is just better, generally, because like, it's not fucking hard, honestly, at that point, to make the fucking thing better than this thing. Yeah, it really does. Like, Blizzard is just Blizzard's in a fucking pit, and it has been for decades at this point. Blizzard ate shit.
Yeah, it's just...
There's a fucking what? That's a sentence I didn't know I was gonna read today. But yeah, like, I don't know. This has been a stream. this has been a stream.
Hey, we're at 2 hours.
Yeah, we're at 2 hours. No, I'm down to keep talking, dude. I've just finished the I just finished 200, but I'm down to keep going if we want to keep fucking ranting, because I don't fucking care. I'm down. I don't give a shit.
What fucking time is it? Oh wait, no, it's the weekend. Never mind. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's pretty much the situation I was in. It's like, I was looking at I looked at my clock, I looked at the fact that we were 2 hours down, and I was just like, I don't care, it's Saturday. I can stay awake till 4 AM if I want. But yeah, it's just like, I keep staring at, like, so many companies and stuff at the moment, and I'm just like, y'all are suffering, aren't you? Like, you're not companies anymore, you're a Frankenstein's monster, just shambling around, rotting away, trying to pretend that you're, like, not a fucking monster, and then freaking out when people scream at you. Like, come on, mate. It's just sad. That's the thing, like, I'm not even mad about it at this point, I'm just sad. I don't have the energy to be angry at some of these fucking companies, because it's like, what's the point? You know? Yeah. There's no fucking reason to be mad at them. Yeah, they don't care.
It doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it's like, boycott them or not, they don't give a shit. They are making enough money that they just don't care, so fuck it. Is pretty much my state of mind. And it's like,
Mhm.
yeah, sure, maybe more boycotts would mean that they put out better games, but it's just as fucking likely that they go, people are boycotting? Well, we just need to cut some costs so that we can keep running, and then they fire people, and then the games are just worse, because there's
I
less
mean, have you
people.
seen how many people in the games industry have been fired so far this year?
Like, yeah, there's a lot. I couldn't tell you actual numbers, but
It's
it's so many.
it's so many. It's
They just don't give a
horrifying.
shit. They're not here for good games. They're here to give you a fucking piece of shit.
And get money for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bloody quarter. That sounds about fucking right. Welcome to the post-Christmas season, everybody. Get shit on and lose your jobs.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's just like...
It's so depressing.
Yeah. It's just... It's, like, the worst part is like, I'd love to say it was maddening, but, like, it's not even that at this point. Because it being
It's just
maddening
sad.
requires there to be the energy for it, you know?
Yeah. I
Like,
get you.
Jesus. 8,000 fucking jobs in Jan-Feb alone. What the
Yeah.
hell?
No. This is insane. It can't.
Yeah.
What?
It's not a thing that fucking works. But, like...
How do they expect to keep making games?
They don't.
If they don't have any fucking
don't.
devs.
They don't care. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you can't count on gamers to stand by a boycott for shit. And I'm saying that as a person who I know full well you couldn't count on in a boycott. Because, like, I am so bad at that kind of thing. Because I just want to play things, you know? Like, I don't like boycotting games because I want to play stuff. I want stuff to do, I want things to play, I want to play the games that I liked playing as a kid, and I want to play their successors. So, like, I am a really bad person to try and get to boycott things, because if it's a game series that I have an attachment to, I can't do it. It's why, like, it's why I still would, like, pre-order, like, shit. Like, hell, I pre-ordered Scarlet Violet, well, Violet, literally, like, despite everything I was looking at, because I was like, I can't not play it because it's Pokemon, you know? It is my thing. It's where I am, like, it's weird to say it's like where I'm happiest almost, because like if you look at my current like fandom situation, I'm obviously like very enthusiastic about loads of other things as well. Like, I love Star Wars, I love DC currently, but I'm not there for the canon for the majority of that. I'm there for the fan works. Pokemon is the only...
It's like Pokemon is home.
Yeah, Pokemon is the only fandom that I'm in where the fandom situation is that I'm playing the main line. I don't read many fics for Pokemon, I don't really look at art very much, I don't actually interact much with the major fandom and stuff outside of things. I just... like... I'm here for the games with Pokemon. Like, that's where I am with them. It's not the fandom for me, I am here for the games. Because they are a thing that I have enjoyed. A lot of the other ones were like, yeah, I love this series. It's like, no, I don't give a shit about the series. I'm here to read the fics that other people are making. I got into Danny Phantom recently, last year. And by got into it, I mean I watched 2 episodes of the series in, like, June. And then, like...
fell head first into
yeah,
the
and
fandom.
I've been reading fics. And that's it. That's all I've been doing. I've just been reading fics. Mostly crossovers, but just fics. But, like, I don't have the energy to give a shit about watching the actual series. Pokemon is pretty much the only thing at this point that I have where the energy of, like, the actual series is here, and even then it's only the games, it's not even the anime. Because I just can't sit and do the anime at the moment. Yeah, and that's
fair, Oxy.
That's very fair, Oxy. I'm just at the point where it's like, I've got to find happiness in something, and it might as well be the game series that I've adored since I was a child, you know? I gotta find something. And if that means that I sometimes get really, like, I order shitty games and stuff off of these companies and I enable them, at this point, so be it. I'd rather have that than be miserable constantly. I'll take it. It's like, yeah, sure, this is enabling a really bad system and everything, but it's that or endless misery. So,
Yeah.
you know, something to drive off this slow fucking descent into nihilism and madness.
Mm-hmm. Okay, actually, I do think we should call it
We
quits
should probably
at some
call it
point
quits
soon because I'm actually very hungry.
That's fair. I'm at 351. If I could do 4 more and then call it, or we can just call it now. I don't give a shit about round numbers for these anymore.
We can do 4 more. I don't care.
Yeah. 'Cause my entire thing with, like, I like round numbers for the hunts that I'm doing, like, solo, because I write down the numbers and stuff, so I like them to be, you know, I just have to change one number. But I can't be bothered to do that. So, like, it goes in a file.
Oxy.
Yeah, all the hugs all around. This has been a depressing fucking stream.
It kind of has, yeah, but also it's been great listening to you rant.
It's been a good one. Like, that's the weird thing. Like, it's been depressing, but it's been a good... Like, this is the thing that I missed, I think, about streaming the most, is I missed sitting in a chat with a bunch of people and having what is essentially a debate. No, please do not be sorry, this was good. This also wasn't even really entirely your fault.
100%, don't be sorry.
Yeah, it's like, it was a very solid group effort of bringing this situation up. So there you go.
Yeah, and also we were on this topic even before you got here.
Yeah, we were already on the topic, so who gives a shit? Not me. But yeah, it's like, this is the sort of stuff I like doing with streaming, is I like bringing into this kind of debate, because it's really fun to be able to actively debate this stuff, like, with you, but then also with this chat. Like, it's a really comfortable...
Yeah, like,
I don't know if comfortable's the right
really
word for
good.
that, but yeah, like, it's good to just sit here and have this conversation and just talk about this stuff, because the thing is this is sort of the sort of stuff that you need to talk about anyway at some point in life. And like, yeah, sure, it's maybe not like a big thing, but you know, when it comes down to it, it is a topic that you can't fucking escape from, so...
it's a canary topic.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense
Little
to
bit,
anyone
yeah.
but me. It's a topic that is kind of like a, here's how I feel about this, which is indicative of my opinions about the larger state of things.
Yeah. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, when it comes down to it, it's something that it's gonna get talked about, as well as the other side of it. Like, it's gonna come up. It's just how it is. So... Okay, this is my last runaway. I will reset the encounter and then save, and then keep hunting another day, probably at some point. So if I know when, because, oh boy. These hunts are really difficult to do when you're not able to have a conversation, so it's like, it's probably not going to be a solo hunt for a while. But yeah, like, this has been good. This has been, like, genuinely, like, despite how depressing it's been, and despite the fact that I've been, like, half shouting for half of this, like, it's been a fun fucking conversation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you actually have to hit R to save in this game. Wow, last time I saved this game was literally nearly a year ago. The 14th of April.
Damn.
It's been a while, huh? We salute. Okay, save the game. So yeah, anyway... Let's get this over with so that we can do, like, food and stuff. Where's my stream activity feed? Okay.
Thank you for being here, Shadow.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Thanks for just being here. It's been good. Like I say, I've missed streaming. Callie has been bullying me into streaming more now, and so hopefully you will see me a bit more often. I don't know exactly how often, because scheduling is hard at the moment, so it's all a bit of a disaster, but Fridays and Saturdays are looking like they're going to be my main days, because they're the days where I have a slightly more consistent, like, situation, basically. Callie is probably going to be with me for a lot of them, also, because it's easier to stream in co-op than it is to stream in single player at the moment, while I figure shit out again and sort my fucking brain out. Yeah, we can go raid Soren, I guess.
Yeah, we can 100% raid Soren.
First off, that was yesterday's stuff. Shadow on the Floor, thank you for popping over and following. Tyron Gaming, thank you for the follow. Solren, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Is Soren not streaming anymore? Okay. Care, thank you for the resub, and Oxy, thank you for the resub. Like I say, it's really appreciated. I have missed streaming a lot, and it's just been hard to get the will to, like, get back into it after so much time with not doing it. So, between Callie bullying me into doing co-streams and stuff, and then...
Yeah, Soren's still streaming.
Okay, Soren's still streaming. Excellent. We'll go bully Soren. But yeah, it's like with Callie like bullying me into co-streaming with her and stuff, I'm hoping that at some point I'll be able to get to the point where in the weeks you'll get to see me actually doing plots and stuff. I would love to, except my computer will not allow me to run Steam and stream a game at the same time. It will crash. So, no, I couldn't. That's gonna have to wait until I have the tower PC, and God knows when that will happen, because that requires me entirely to actually have a computer and a setup where I can put it. And that's still a work in progress. So, eventually, TM. Also, I'm really bad at RTSs, so God help us if I actually did that. It would be very messy. But yeah, so like I say, hopefully at some point we'll be getting back to a point where I start streaming my, like, story-driven games in the midweek again, rather than just pestering Callie into playing stuff with me. But we're gonna have to see, because my schedule is not great. My schedule's a mess, so God help me, basically, is the situation. But thank you all for showing up. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you next week, at some point, probably Friday. But thanks.
Alright, and on my end, thank you so much everyone for coming. Thank you, Pix, for hanging out with me.
It's always fun.
And letting me bully you into coming and streaming.
Yeah, I mean, I asked for it.
True, you did, but that doesn't mean you have to let me.
Yeah, I guess.
Anyway, thank you Famiki808 for the follow. Thank you Oxy for the resub. And the raid. Thank you Soren for the 5 gift subs. And yeah. I will be back either later today or tomorrow. It depends on if I get a wild hair for writing or not. Or if I decide to go take a nap. Who knows?
I mean, naps are good, honestly.
Naps are very good. Anyway, so we will go raid Soren.
Yeah, let's bully Soren.
So yeah, I will see you all
Please work.
next time. Have a great rest of your days.
Okay, good, there we go.
Bye bye!
Ta-ta a bit, everyone.